Okay, welcome back. Last time we infiltrated the Team Galactic building in Veilstone City, basically made our way through that, beat Cyrus, beat Saturn, and freed Mesprit, Yuxi, and Dazalf, and now Team Galactic are on their way to, whatchamacallit. They are now going to try to ascend Mt Coronet, and well, they basically told us where they're going, so we're gonna go stop them. However, due to, I don't want to say budgetary reasons, due to party limit reasons, I'm going to have to actually I'm going to be one Pokemon short here. Actually, wait, will I? No, I think I might be able to do this, actually. But what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to drop the net off. I'm going to drop the net off and pick up Rhyperior, I think? Because I can just teach my HMs to Rhyperior. Basically, I need Strength and I need Rock Climb in addition to Surf in order to ascend the mountain. So I'm going to need all three of those. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to where my new encounter on the mountain is, because it's about halfway up. Get my encounter there, fly back down, and then I'll just make a cut back to where... And I'll just make a cut back so I can get back to where I needed to be, just for general convenience. Because otherwise, I think it might take half the episode to, get halfway up the mountain, come back down, go back up. And I am also going to buy some repels before I go anywhere. Because obviously, I do kind of need to get some repels. Because there's going to be a whole lot of encounters up on this mountain. And let's just buy 10... Yeah, 10 super repels should probably get us up the mountain without too many issues. Also, I'm aware that I know that Lucario is pretty close to getting the new move, and actually so is Whizpig, so I'm going to be trying to use those two for pretty much the entire journey up the mountain. Key term, hopefully. Hopefully I don't run into, I don't know, something that would beat both of them. But anyway, let's just head right on into Mt Coronet, and throw a repel on straight away. Okay, and can I... Okay, that didn't really actually speed it up all that much. Okay, so, where are they? They'll be right at the bottom. Okay, so there we go. Oh, we throw on a repel, and away we go. Surf across, and you need Surf. You need Surf, Rock Climb, and Strength to ascend the mountain. Rock Smash is optional to make it a bit faster, and there is another area that you can only get to once you have Waterfall. However... Well, we don't have access to Waterfall just yet. We'll get that after the final gym. So, well, hopefully we'll find some good items on our way up here. A Whatmulberry. I couldn't even tell you what that does. Okay, we found an Iron Ball. There's a whole lot of... I think I've found, 5 of those now. Okay, so let's just, push this boulder. 10 out of 10, Rhyperior. Not going to get any use, but... Well, I'm not going to use Rhyperior, but nice just to have it, basically. An Elixir could come in handy if I run out of PP, which I probably won't, but, just nice to have as a backup plan. And, yeah, this just brings us out here, so we can finally pick up these items. A Spooky Plate, 2 Make and 3 Make Spirit, shaping the world. Funnily enough, well, conveniently enough, we'll be seeing those 2 and those 3 in this episode. And we find a Cleanse Tag. I think that just, reduces your encounter rate or something. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Okay, so let's quickly just throw on a second repel. Wait, did I buy 11? Whatever, it'll be fine. And I know that there's a TM down here. I don't remember what it is normally. But, okay, we got no TM for Bone Club, so that's what Payback would normally be, I think. So that's not too bad. And we have some honey, which obviously we're never going to use. Also, that was just me unintentionally gear shifting the bike. And now we'll just have another run-in with Lucca, who I don't think we'll see again until the credits roll after this. So basically, if we'd come here earlier in the game, there would have been a wall thing here that they broke down in order to move on towards the summit of the building. Okay, and also, he will give us 1 item to, whatchamacallit. He normally gives you a Black Flute. Yeah, he gives you a Black Flute, and that just decreases... I think it decreases the encounter rate, so pretty much you'll just see less Pokemon. You know, because I imagine climbing this mountain without any repels is probably just very annoying. Okay, so there's an item here. Okay, a smoke ball, that's... I mean, I guess that's okay if we need to ever get away from a whole bunch of encounters. Okay, so let's quickly just go back up, and we should start running into grunts here. Okay, we have 2 jobs. 1, ensure a successful operation. 2, to destroy any intruders. I mean, I guess they were assigned their job, and we're gonna make them all look bad at their jobs. Okay, so they have a Toxicroak, so I'm gonna swap to Whizpig. I'm gonna swap to Whizpig, I assume we're gonna go for... Okay, it's going for a Nasty Plot, but its only special move... Yeah, its only special move is probably, like, Mud Bomb. It did 68 damage with Sucker Punch last time, and I don't really want to risk that. So I'm gonna assume we're gonna go for Poison Jab and swap back out. Okay, no, they're just setting up more Nasty Plots. And now I can just Force Palm. And there goes the Toxicroak. Problem solved. And okay, Whizpig goes up to 46, should get Psychic in 1 level. And I should have probably healed before this next fight, but whatever. Okay, that time is now. Okay, buddy. What Pokemon do you have? Just one, and it's a Licky Licky. In the last episode, we learned that Licky Licky apparently gets Volt Absorb in this playthrough. However, unfortunately for it, Aura Sphere is not an electric move. It's just, I don't know, like, the condensed aura of the will to throw hands. Okay, so now we're in the peak area of Mt Coronet, which is where we can now pick up a new encounter. Also, I really like the little snow effect up here. And also, in the normal game, this is where you can find wild Bomber Snow, and more importantly to me, it's where you can find Absol, because I really like Absol. Okay, what is this? Because I know there's a hidden item here. Some stable mulch. I'd be weirded out if I was that high up a mountain and suddenly just found, like, effectively, like, a bag of compost fertilizer or whatever. Okay, so there is a thing here. Okay, we got some charcoal. We have 0 fire moves. We have 0 fire moves. And there is a room up here. We can't get into it yet because we don't have waterfall. But there's a room up there. And inside is normally, I think it's a stone plate, in addition to the adamant and lustrous orbs. And you need those to get Dialga and Palkia to appear. However, I don't actually know where I'm gonna get. Like, I found the adamant orb just randomly lying around, but I have no idea where I'm gonna find the lustrous orb from. And also, I shouldn't have put another repel on, because now I've got to run it back out in order to find my encounter up here. And then, after this, I can fly back down on Hoothoot. After this, I'll fly back down on Hoothoot, drop off Hoothoot, probably pick Banette back up, and actually just reascend the mountain. And then, hopefully, we should be able to get everything else done on this mountain for the remainder of the episode. And if I can find an encounter, that would be kinda nice. Okay, what do we have? What is our encounter for the mountain? A Poochyena, that is duped, we already have one. And I might as well just Force Palm, just for fun. Okay, I thought it would give more than 238 experience for some reason, but apparently I was wrong. Okay, come on, game. I mean, I have no shortage of really good Pokemon already, but, man, the encounter rate up here must be really low, because I'm running in this grass, and I'm not seeing a single Pokemon up here. There we go. What do we have? A Masquerain. I mean, it's not great. Okay, it has Drizzle, though. I might actually be able to make that work. Because I have some Pokemon that, I have some Pokemon that could probably get a lot of use out of Drizzle. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is fly back to Orberg City, and then I'm gonna fly back to Orberg City, and then I'll have a look at the Masquerain, and then I'll just make a cut back to where... Like, I'll have a look at the Masquerain, put Burnett back on the team, heal up, and then I'll just make a cut so I don't need to... pretty much just so I can walk back to where I was without wasting any more time. And hopefully we can continue the ascent of the mountain without any issues. Because I know that once you finish everything at Spear Pillar, and in the Distortion World, you get thrown out somewhere where you don't really need fly. Okay, so let's put Kepara back in the box, pick Burnett back up, and let's have a look at this Masquerain real quick. Not the item bag. Okay, it has Drizzle, Lonely Nature, and basically no attacking moves. But that's fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is make a cut. I'm going to pause, and I'll just make a cut when I get back to the top of the mountain. So I will be just in, well, there'll be a cut, and I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, so I made it back up. While I was walking back up, Lucario actually got up to level 47. So I got rid of Sword Stance and taught it Dragon Pulse. Mostly because Dragon Pulse is now the only... Well, it's now my best bet of dealing with Dragon types, and honestly, well, I'd like to be able to deal with Dragon types if at all possible. Because Dragon types kind of a problem, and I am getting towards late game where... I don't know, I feel like that's more likely to happen. They'll send me back in... Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's how your plan works, Team Galactic Grunt, but okay. Okay, so they have a Floatzel. Whizpig is really close to level 47 as well. However, I have used Psybeam an awful lot on my way back up the mountain, so hopefully we can get through here without... Oh no, that's too much damage. It won't have Pursuit at this level though. So I'll swap to... I guess I'll just swap to Gliscor. I'll just swap to Gliscor and we should be good here. Okay, it sets up another agility, but that wouldn't make any difference when I just quick attack, because we saw priority, and knock out the Floatzel. A Snorlax next. Okay, this looks like Lucario's time to shine, because Snorlax shouldn't have Earthquake, it won't have a fighting move, and it can't have a move like Stomping Tantrum or anything, because that move doesn't exist yet. Okay, however, Snorlax, well, it is kind of just a wall. It's kind of just a wall of meat. Okay, now Medicham. What I'm gonna do is actually swap Whizpig in. Just swap Whizpig in, so it can get some experience. Then immediately just swap out. Maybe I should have predicted a high jump kick. Yeah, I should have predicted the high jump kick and swapped a Burnett. But whatever, we should be okay. Because we still have the choice specs on Fizz. Okay, and now we're finally learning Psychic. I'm gonna get rid of Psywave. Can get rid of Psywave and teach Psychic to my Grumpig. And I should also learn Power Gem in about 3 levels time. However, they did a decent... Like, I'll give them credit where it's due. They actually managed to do a decent chunk of damage to my team there. Unfortunately, I do have a whole bunch of healing items. And I don't know what is going on with the slowdown. Okay, there we go. It seems like it's fixed itself. Okay. Away we go. I mean, if I hadn't already caught a Kyogre, I would be very excited about seeing this. However, now I'm just gonna run away from a Kyogre like a big hero. Okay, Team Galactic. I mean, do they know? Like, are they aware of who they are? Like these guys like the jobbers. Okay, so let's just swap out, because this thing will probably have Bug Buzz. And I'll just swap to Camisards. We should be safe with this. This should be a safe switch. 36 damage, and now Poison Jab will probably just one-shot. There we go. Bring down the Butterfree. In comes a Crobat. You know, I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to take a chance, go to Whizpig, and test out Psychic, see how much it can do to a Crobat. Okay, it's one level over the Crobat, so let's see how hard can we hit. Nearly one shot. And now I can just Psybeam and finish it off. Okay. So I feel like maybe if I put the choice specs onto Grumpig, if I put the specs onto Grumpig, that might be able to do a lot. However, I do now need to quickly just patch up, just need to patch up Grumpig again. And, okay, I'm glad that most of my party is, like, almost on level with each other again now, though. This room has now had Kyogre and Swampert. Like, if I was looking for an if I didn't already have a whole bunch of them in the PC, if I was looking for an amazing water type, this room would be... Like, this room is a treasure trove of water types. Not quite as much as my PC box, but, you know, we can't all be my PC box in this game. You know, where we have potential... Where we have, what? Kyogre, Blastoise, Gyarados, Tentacruel... Yeah, like, I've got plenty of good water types available to me, let's just say. Okay, also, I'm getting kind of bugged by this slowdown, so what I'm actually going to do is quickly save, turn off the emulator, reopen it, and hopefully that'll fix the slowdown issue. Because if not, I don't really know what else I can do, because I'm going to be honest, OBS and the emulator are currently the only things I have open on my PC. So basically I'm just gonna pause. So basically I'll just make another cut, reload the game, and hopefully we'll be able to see how this goes. I mean, hopefully it'll fix it, because otherwise I'm just gonna have to press on as it is. And, well, that's not ideal, but then again, the top of Mt Coronet does have a lot more visual effects going on. Okay, so I'll just make another cut, and I will be right back. Okay, hopefully that fixed it, and now I can hopefully make my way all the way up to the summit without any more incidents. And I'm aware Burnett is falling a little bit behind, so I do want to put it out front. And hopefully I can... Basically, there are 6 battles left before I can move on with the like, end game. Like, basically I have 6 battles left of the Team Galactic stuff. There's 3 battles with grunts here. Then we actually get to Spear Pillar, and on Spear Pillar we have a double battle with 2 grunts. Then we have another double battle where we team up with our rival to fight Jupiter and Mars. And then in the Distortion world we have to fight Cyrus. And I would be massive lying if I said I'm not worried about that last one. Or the double battles, to be honest. Okay, so boss is going to do something huge at the summit, but yeah, they are dealing with some pesky intruder. We're spoiling the atmosphere, so can we just lose quickly? I don't know, hopefully not. I'd rather not lose. Okay, they'll lead with Aerodactyl. I'm going to go for Will-O-Wisp Crunch. Okay, we live on 13, we get the burn. And now I'm just going to swap out. I'm just going to go for a safety switch to Fizz. Because Fizz will get the speed boost here. Oh, no, it won't. Either way, it's doing crunch and it's doing no damage. We got a crit. Burnett goes to level 47. Fizz doesn't gain a level there, but that's fine. In comes a Luxray, and now I will just hit this Luxray with a couple of poison jabs and probably just get rid of it. Okay, goes for crunch, so I don't need to worry about that. And I can quick attack and finish off the Luxray. So that is grunt number 5 defeated. I think... Like, I don't think they ever, like, say for certain, but I imagine that these 5 are, like, the final grunts. Like, the top 5 highest ranking grunts. Like, the gruntiest of the grunts. Actually, no, there was a guy in the last episode who referred to himself as the gruntiest of grunts because he didn't have any Pokemon. So I guess they're the closest ones to probably getting promotions. But either way, I don't really want to have to deal with them. But then again, maybe the Galactic Grunts are really determined to get that promotion so they can get, like, a slightly less terrible outfit and change their god-awful haircut. Okay, so we burn the Ursaring. I'm gonna go for Feint Attack now. Okay, it goes for Rest. Okay, so it's asleep for 2 turns now, so I can use 1 turn to swap to Lucario, and another turn to knock it out with Aura Sphere. And we should be able to knock this out before it wakes up, even if it takes the hit this turn, which it doesn't, so there goes the Ursaring. And what's up next? Masquerain. Okay, Fizz can handle this. So let's swap to Fizz. The drizzle comes on, and now we can just surf. Air Slash actually does a lot of damage. A crit Air Slash might have actually just knocked out Fizz. Fortunately, it didn't crit, so that's not something I need to worry about. And let's just quickly run on up here for the final grunt on Mt Coronet before Spear Pillar. And okay, we worked so hard to get here. We should be proud of ourselves. And now they'll send us packing with only that happy thought. I respect the ambition. I respect the attempt. But it's not gonna go that way for you, buddy. So I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp, burn the X-Cloud, and now swap Banat out. I do feel kind of bad that I've basically reduced Banat to only being the one that I use to burn things at this point. But it's going pretty well for it. So now we just Aura Sphere, knock out this X-Cloud, because we should probably one-shot from there. 10 out of 10, there goes the X-Cloud, in comes a Garchomp, which is actually terrifying. Okay, Fizz comes in. I'm just gonna go for... Okay, I went for Slash. Interesting. And now I should probably outspeed, and you're not tricking me again. Past me, I have choice specs on this thing. Okay, and that gives level 49. Look, Feraligatr is our last Pokemon, so I'm gonna swap to Lucario for this. I would have gone back to Banat and probably tried to fight for a burn, but I know that this thing will have... Like, I know that this thing has, Crunch. I don't know why it took me so long to remember Feraligatr would have Crunch. I feel kinda dumb for that. But anyway, man, Lucario is so close to leveling up. Whatever, it'll be fine. And I'm going to lead with... I'm going to lead with Gliscor and Fizz for this double battle. Mostly because I feel like they're my two most reliable Pokemon. And because Fizz just hits like a train, and Gliscor... Well, Gliscor both A, hits like a train, and B, has U-turn in the event that I need to get it out quickly. And what Pokemon could I have had in here? A Luxray. I'll be totally honest, I do not care for Luxray at all. Like, I think Shinx is cute, and I think Luxray looks cool, but like... it's just not a Pokemon I care much for. Okay, boss is about to do something spectacular, don't get in the way, but of course, that's what we're gonna do. That's why the two of them will team up to try to take me down in a, quote, epic duel. I don't know how epic this duel will be, but more power to you, so what you... Okay, that's a Moltres, actually. So, maybe they do mean business, so let's double in on this Moltres. I also need to not click Surf, because Fizz would absolutely just kill Camazotz there. Okay, Flamethrower does a decent chunk. But Moltres is successfully defeated. In comes a Grumpig. I'm gonna U-turn out. I'm gonna U-turn out and Water Pulse for Grumpig. So we can bring that down and get Camazotz to relative safety. I'll bring in Lucario so I can guarantee its level up. Okay, Camazotz goes up to 49. Lucario is guaranteed 48 here. And we can bring down the turret without any incidents. So that's another easy win. And what's our last Pokemon? Magcargo. Yeah, that's another easy win. And Fizz just one-shots with Water Pulse because it's quite effective stab, choice specs. There's no way a Magcargo takes this. Like, honestly, if I was going to do so much damage to that Magcargo, it would probably go through Gen 5 sturdy. The toughest of all the grunts. And that was him. Okay, they weren't capable of slowing me, but they let us past, so according to their theory, we can be pulverized by their bosses. And, well, we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna swap and put Fizz out front, because speed boost is always helpful, and, you know, worst case scenario, you know, maybe I can get a use for Surf. Like, maybe our rival has a garbage Pokemon that wouldn't be useful otherwise. Okay, so where are we going? They won't let us disturb their boss, but if we're not gonna listen, we'll have to go through them first. We've made you look bad twice, Mars. Twice. Due for LB next. we might be tough, but this time she's going to try super hard. But our rival is here because he wants his rematch with Jupiter. And so now we get a double battle. And honestly, this is potentially really scary because, one, I don't know what their 6 Pokemon are. More importantly, I don't know what my rival's Pokemon are. That's a Kingdra and a Salamence, so that's a terrifying start. Honestly, I'd be really worried, because if I had led with Gliscor, this would have actually been a terrible decision, because now for Kingdra would absolutely just go for Hydro Pump on me. Okay, Salamence outspeeds everything, goes for Fly. I'm locking myself in on Psychic. Okay, the Kingdra Hydro Pumps Veloppany, and does about 2/3. Okay, Psychic hits, I'll get a speed boost, so I should outspeed Kingdra next turn and be able to bring it down. Okay, Salamence will do decent damage here, but not too. That was way too much damage. Okay, but now Lopunny pointlessly uses Agility, I bring down the Kingdra. Okay, Fizz goes up to level 50, in comes a Slowbro. I don't think Slowbro has a water move at this level, or by level up, so I feel fairly comfortable swapping the Camazots here. Lopunny goes for Charm, please go with Salamence. Okay, they greatly weaken that Salamence. Zen Headbutt nearly knocks out Lopunny. Okay, swaps out to a Crawdaunt. Okay, Fly hits Crawdaunt, doesn't do all that much damage. Knockoff hits and does little over. Yeah, it does about half. And I think they went for Psychic or Zen Headbutt or something on Crawdaunt. And now I am going to knock off... Actually, no, I'm going to leave the Slowbro for now. I'm going to focus on that Salamence, because the Salamence is a much larger threat to me, I think. Okay, Dragon Breath did a lot of damage, though. But whatever. Our rival has like 5 or 6 Pokemon of his own, so it's not too bad. Okay, Poison Jab hits. Probably won't one-shot. But Crawdaunt hits Night Slash, nearly brings down the Slowbro, but it heals itself. Oh yeah, this Slowbro has Slack Off, Zen Headbutt, Amnesia, and I don't know its last move, but it seems like the only offensive move it has. It seems like the only offensive move it has is Zen Headbutt, so I'm pretty safe. Okay, and Withdraw. So confirmed, its only offensive move is Zen Headbutt. Okay, so I can Quick Attack, bring down the Salamence. There goes that Mence. And in comes a Cherrim. Our rival has a Cherrim. That's a Noctowl, so let's just Poison Jab the Noctowl. Okay. I don't know what its regular ability was, but okay, they give it Insomnia. Okay, Toxicorp on the Noctowl, that's good to know. But now I can just hit it with Knock Off, get rid of Toxicorp, and knock out the Noctowl. Okay. They continue to give that Slowbro Insomnia, and it raises its defense even higher. Minun won't be able to do anything to me. Minun won't be able to do anything to Gliscor, so I feel pretty safe here. That's a, Chelan Berry? Well, that did nothing. I know Trump Card does more damage the higher... It's like it does more damage the lower its PP or something, so I might need to keep a little bit of an eye on that, but it should be okay. And I'm going to put full Poison Jab on it, just to try to get some poison on it. There we go, we got the poison. And now the question becomes... I think I actually have to swap out. Yeah, I think I actually do have to swap out here. Okay, I'm going to swap out, go to Whizpig for this Minun. Okay, that's nowhere near as much of a problem as I thought it was going to be. However, this Slowbro isn't a threat, it's just annoying. And of course, the Cherrim goes for Solar Beam on the Minun. I mean, it's fine, we get rid of the Minun, so that's, I think that's Jupiter's side down now. Okay, so now I can Confuse Ray. So I can confuse the Slowbro. So now it's poisoned and confused. So it's going to take chip damage from multiple sides. And I'm going to swap to Banat. It's going to go for takedown, hit itself confusion, take poison damage, and now I can also Nightshade it. Nightshade, just because it's raised its defenses up so high that the flat damage is what I absolutely need on it. There we go. And our last Pokemon is a Miss Magius, which means it is time for Banat to quickly swap out for safety reasons. So I'm just going to swap, go to Lucario, and go for Crunch. I don't know why I was worried, it went for Psywave. Our Rattle brings out Flareon, and now we just crunch this Miss Magius and bring it down. Now, a crunch and a bite bring down the Miss Magius. Okay, 10 out of 10. That's the final battle of Jupiter and Mars complete. Actually, I think you might fight them one more time in the post-game, but whatever. We've beat them now. Okay, so, yes, Barry, your Pokemon are kinda tough, I guess. My guy, you fought one person. You helped with one double battle. I fought my way up this entire mountain. Anyway, he heals our Pokemon and now leaves. Because obviously, well, we're the protagonist. We're the star of the show right about now. Okay, everything's ready for the creation of a new world. All will end and everything will begin. With this, the red chain made from the crystals of the Free Lake Pokemon, and this, the red chain he replicated with technological means. With these red chains, he'll pry open the portal to another dimension, and bring out Dialga and Palkia. Also, I really hope the game doesn't slow down too badly for this. Okay, Dialga, the mythical Pokemon and Master of Time, and the other. Palkia, the mythical Pokemon Master of Space and Dimensions. So, Dialga will appear left, Palkia will appear right, and hopefully this doesn't go too badly. Also, we're not going to be able to see it because of the instant text, but like, in this bit, when everything's distorting, you normally get a really cool text effect when the text is coming in. It looks really nice, I like it a lot. Okay, waited so long for this moment, Dialga and Okay, shifting this world in a double spiral of time and space. Everything things they have the ability to control. Well, he'll have their abilities as his, and with that power create his entirely new world. While destroying this one, and resetting everything to zero so nothing can remain, and then create his own world. A world of complete perfection, where nothing as vague as incomplete as the human spirit can remain. However, well, it's time for some guest appearances. And I need to quickly actually flip the screens for this. Okay, so Mesprit, Uxie, and Azelf make themselves known and are going to play a role in the remainder of this little bit of the game. Okay, so should have expected as much. Uxie, the being of knowledge, Azelf, the being of willpower, and Mesprit, the being of emotion. All make their arrivals. However, it's kind of pointless, because between them, they can only contain the power of Dialga or Palkia. Not both. Not together. Takes the three of them takes the three like Pokemon that symbolize spirit to balance either of Pokemon of time or space. They can't maintain balance against them both, not when they're both there. So basically, meaningless drama. We've constantly interfered with his plans, but he'll be forgiven. After all, there'll remain no spirit for all time when he's done. All spirit will disappear, will be ripped away from people, from Pokemon. And it's time for his dream to become reality. Or is it? Because there's a third Pokemon, there's a third legend that he maybe hadn't taken into some consideration. Interesting. Pokemon that can only appear as a shadow. Okay, he has the powers of Dialga and Palkia with him.